right. Is everyone here? Okay, sick. I don't know. I'm just gonna say a few words. So I've been mayor for a while, for 2 terms, punctuated by a W Fang mayorship, and then 2 more terms. And in that time, I've seen MTA fall into inactivity and then have a rise in activity, have lack of development, and then increase in development with regards to buildings and infrastructure. And all of that couldn't be possible without the help of many of my fellow citizens. And I wish to thank all of you for coming, all the citizens and distinguished guests, of course.
Thank you.
And yeah, I mean, Mount Augusta is one of the few places that someone can come and get elected and actually become leader of the country. Many other countries are very cagey about allowing new friends in and allowing them into power. There are some that will allow some amount of control, but all the real levers of power are kind of taken away from new players. I think that makes Mount Augusta special in a way, and I think it's something that we should celebrate. That we are unique in that regard. Mount Augusta is a land of opportunity. It is a country constantly being revised, reimagined, and reconstructed via our dereliction process. Mount Augusta is basically whatever any of the citizens want it to be via what they build and through the democratic process. And the democratic process has selected ASomb with I think a historic unanimous vote in his favor.
Wow.
I think he will do an excellent job as mayor. I look forward to working with him in whatever capacity that he needs. I'm still going to be around, running around MTA building and stuff, obviously, but I will assist ASomb in any capacity that he needs, giving advice or serving if requested. With that said, I wish to administer a inaugural oath. So I will get out of the chair, and then ASomb, if you could stand right there. Right. Yep. And yeah, put your hand on the Constitution. Let me pull up the oath.
Got my hand on it right now. Let's see. It's just
All right. Okay. Where is it? So the oath is as follows. Repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office
that I will faithfully execute the office
of Mayor of Mount Augusta
of Mayor of Mount Augusta
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of Mount Augusta.
Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of Mount Augusta.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Woo!
Yep. If
Yeah,
you have anything you want to say, you can.
I do. I'll make a little speech. I guess I'll go behind the
speech,
desk now.
speech.
So first, I'd just like to thank everybody that voted. I know Nick spent a lot of time trying to get everybody to register. It's very hard. Now that's my problem, so I'm looking forward to that. I'd like to thank ComradeNick for his support, his words, the peaceful transfer of power, and his service and commitment to the people of Mount Augusta in his terms. I'd also like to thank our judges, Malice, Puki, and Logic, for their encouragement, as well as everybody else who voted and everybody who registered. It's a testament to Augusta's commitment to open democracy that lets people like me, passionate people who care about the future of Mount Augusta, to take part, even though they've only been around for a short amount of time. Like Nick was saying, Mount Augusta is the foremost location for letting new people get involved in politics, and I think that's the best way to get people to commit themselves to the server as a whole. In the immediate present, there are several projects and plans that we've been putting in motion to ensure our security in our community. One of the first things I'd like to put in as an approach as mayor is to appoint ComradeNick as our deputy mayor. I've already made this intention clear to some of you, and I think you can see the value in it. Nick has put a lot of work into the proposed overhauling of our constitution. He has been building strong relationships with all of the world leaders and recruiting lots of new people. I think it's important that we let him continue that work in some official capacity. And so because of that, I'm going to be appointing him as deputy mayor. Looking at the future of Mount Augusta, there's a lot of work. I think we all know that the state of the Civ genre is a little bit shaky. Civ Rain, the server with our sister colony, is quite visibly in a bit of a rough patch at the minute, and we've had to pull out of the Civ MC. Obviously has its own problems and is in kind of a bipolar world at the minute with a lot of tension. So it's important that we have a plan of action going forward to give MTA a piece of that future. I'd like to quote the great Mount Augusta diplomat and former mayor, Sami F. Ghani. 10 years ago and 4 months today, he said, Augusta is at a crossroads. We've always been a place on the server where everybody is welcome, you can try new things. I'm proud that we have a formalised justice system, and I'm proud that our city feels lived in. But it's difficult doing things against the grain of this server. It can be tiring, it can be a lot of work, it can be unrewarding and depressing. I want to bring back that Augustan spirit that we all used to feel. The bonds that unite us together as one, when being an Augustan meant something. It meant helping your neighbour and being proud of that great system where you're from. Augusta is only as great as we make it together. Almost 11 years ago, those words were true, and they're true now. I have no new dream to set forth today, but rather urge a fresh faith in the old dream, that Augusta can be as great as we make it, that it will grow as large as we build it, and that Mount Augusta's law, the law of the people, will bring them peace. Lex Paciferat, and glory to Mount Augusta for 11 years more.
Glory to Mount Augusta!
Yeah.
Woo, new mayor!
That's it.
New mayor.
Thank you
I'm
very
gonna
much for
assassinate
coming.
the new mayor. No, I'm just
No!
kidding.